Good morning everybody. It is 10:37 or 10:40, depending again on which clock you look at. I just made myself a lovely English bacon sandwich. I haven't had one in ages because I bought some bacon in the past and then just never made any. But here it is, a good old English bacon sandwich with ketchup and a nice hot cup of coffee. I coloured my hair, yes. You see? No roots. So I went with the same colour I did last time. I have a light golden brown and then I had this dark blonde. And I sat there for a good 20 minutes trying to decide whether to go with the light golden brown or this one. So I just stuck with the same one for now, and I may do that one in a few weeks. It's got more goldy highlights, but my hair seems to have a reddish tint anyway. And I know, Claire, last time you said to go with something with ash in it for my colour, which I will do. These just happen to be a couple of colours I'd already bought a while ago because I got 2 for 1 and all that good stuff. So anyway guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday so far. Pete left. All those lovely boxes of league photographs and plaques have now been distributed. He's over at the games taking pictures because it says Super Bowl Sunday and they've got a lovely day for it. It's just like yesterday, nice and sunny. In fact, when I woke up this morning, the heat was on again. We have our heat on a sensor, so obviously it got really cold in the night. Ash is sleeping right now. She's going to go, she's got work today over at Bath & Body, so she's resting and just doing her thing. She said she didn't want to be woken up at all today. She doesn't have to go in till a bit later anyway. So I'm going to eat my sandwich before it gets cold. I am wearing my I've been wearing my poppy for the last few days. This is one my brother sent me last year. But definitely making sure I have it on right now. Anyway, have a good day. Oh, Roxy. Have a good day, guys, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It is actually 5 after 6. I haven't done anything vlog-worthy today. I've been watching Hallmark movies. I had a nice long chat with my mum, and that was good to catch up with her. Ash left for work while I was talking to Mum. So she's gone till about 7. It's like I said, a little after 6. Pete texted me at 4:45 and said he thought he'd be leaving around 6. I just put some laundry in. I took the dogs out and I'm just making a cup of tea. And I actually, look at my clock. Oops. There you go. I actually put new battery in the clock and put the clock up on the right time. So we're having this. Look at the size of that. Pete bought this the other day. We usually get one half the size, but I don't know. I think this is the only size they were doing. And he said to me this morning, I would really like, it was in the freezer, that chicken loaf tonight for dinner. So it's chicken with peppers and onions. It's a stuffed loaf. So I'm going to put it in the oven now in hopes that he's home. It says 10-15 minutes, so I don't know if I should text him first, see if he's on his way, or whether I should wait till he gets back to put it in. The oven's preheated, ready. Salad left we can have with it, but that's all he wants tonight. I'm sure he's had a burger and hot dogs while he's been at the games. So he's been gone a long time. It's going to be cold. It's a bit nippy out. Roxy's going to come and hog the camera. Hello, Roxy. Hello, Roxy. Come to hog the camera. Text it. Roxy, can I please text Pete if you don't mind? Roxy, keep your head up. She's a monkey. Thank you, Rox. Yeah, he's been out in the cold all day, so I'm sure he's ready for something warm to eat. Anybody that texts with me, and there are a few of you, I do apologise. Half the times my fingers are just too big for the keys and I end up hitting the wrong keys. Are you on way? Let's see. If he doesn't respond, then it means the game's gone into overtime or something. Hallmark movie upstairs. A Dog Called Christmas. It's quite sad. Ashley said, why do you do this to yourself? You watch all the Hallmark movies and I sit there bawling my eyes out. They're not the cute little itsy, storylines. It's always tragic. Somebody's dying or the husband's a workaholic. I wouldn't know what that's like. And, all this stuff. And then it always works out good in the end. Well, most of the time. Have you guys seen, what is it called? Little Red Shoes or The Red Shoes? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the song on the radio. Every time I hear that song, I burst into tears. And every time I see the movie, I sit there crying my eyes out. You always wish, do you ever do this, like you're watching a movie and you wish for a different ending, even though you've seen the movie dozens of times? and you know it's not going to change, but you will it to change in your mind. I haven't seen it on this year yet, but it's about a little boy whose mother is a music teacher at the school, and then they find out she has cancer. Ruin it, because if you haven't seen it, oh, I don't know, just watch it if you see it, but get your tissues ready if you're anything like me. Tuesday's Veterans Day, so I do believe the banks are closed and some businesses are closed. So Pete's going to be working Monday and Wednesday this week, which is the only days, but at least it's something. It's going to be my question of the day. What is a word that you use regularly? Whether it's one you've made up or what, but is there a word that you like to use a lot? I love when Claire says no. Claire and Matt. No. She was arguing with me over paying a bill. I know, funny thing to argue over, but she's as stubborn as I am, and we both wanted to pay this bill, and she and Matt were telling me off in the middle of a mall. Do you remember? And Matt's like, Sue, stop getting so excited. And Claire's like, no, Sue, we're paying. No, Claire, you're not. And it went on and on for a little while, but they paid. Oh, and another thing, I do appreciate anybody that follows me on Facebook or is friends with me on Facebook or Instagram. Yesterday, there was an abundance of photographs, and I do appreciate you all liking them and commenting and that, because I don't usually put that many up at once, but because we were out yesterday, I was putting a bunch up as we went along on Instagram and sharing them to my Facebook and Twitter. And when I got home, there was some that I'd taken with this camera, which I wanted to share as well. So that's why there's so many. And then Ash and I last night were going through what Pete took. I think Pete took about 130, 140, maybe more. After Ash and I watched the movies last night, he had left the pictures up for us to go see, and Ash was starring the ones that she liked, because as you know, I'm using them for my Christmas card. Ash was really criticising herself yesterday, and it made me feel bad, because I think she's stunning. And I felt bad that she was pulling herself to pieces. But there were a good 10 that she really said she liked, like really liked, that didn't really need anything, because he hasn't edited them or anything. They're all in raw format at the moment. But there was a few where Pete was just snapping to be silly. He took a couple of pictures of Ash and I together, which not going to be used for anything, but he was just like, stand there with Ash and I'll take a picture. And of course I had my coat on and whatnot. But he took like a series where he just kept snapping, and of course Ash and I were telling him, that's enough, don't do that, blah blah blah. So there's quite some funny pictures, and there's a picture of me last night. Have you guys seen the movie, is it Legally Blonde, I think Ash said it was, where this girl's a lawyer, but the scene I'm talking about, she was in the nail salon, and they're teaching her the snap and click, I think it's called, where you bend down to get a guy's attention and click. Well, there's a picture where I look like an absolute chicken, like my arms up like this, and Ash burst out laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? It was a funny picture, but I was like, she was crying, she was laughing so hard. And she said, you look like, is it Elle? I think her name was Elle in the movie. She goes, you look like you're doing the snap and click, or you're doing the funky chicken. And it did, so of course we had a good laugh over that. Yes, it was one of those moments. I had tears coming out this way, your legs are crossed. It was a real good day yesterday, and it ended up with a right laugh. And Ash and I have been watching movies at night, Christmas movies and stuff on Netflix. And we've just been having some real nice, like, mother-daughter time. Pete stayed with us for a little while watching one movie, but then his back was killing him, so he went upstairs, and he was watching TV upstairs and working on, was he working on his computer? No, he was on the iPad, sitting in that, taking the recliner upstairs, but unfortunately there's no room in the living room for the recliner now. That's why it's been upstairs for a couple of years, and Pete misses it downstairs, and I feel bad, but he was upstairs last night watching TV, so we were down watching these. We watched the 12 Dogs of Christmas, and we watched, what was the other one? The other one was really good, I liked it. The 12 Dogs of Christmas was cute, but I felt bad because it was all about dog snatchers. But what was this other one? They were all on Netflix anyway, it was good. But I like those moments, because I realise how lucky I am. You know, she's 21 and stuff, but she'll still she still wants to do stuff with Pete and I really appreciate that fact, because, you know, some people don't have that, and I really, not to sound like an old fogey, well I am, but I really cherish those moments. But I'm leaning over like this and it's not doing my back any good, and I need my cup of tea, so I'm going to put my kettle back on to boil, because now it's been off boil for a while. I do want to get, now the kettle's loud, I do want to get Pete and Ash on here a little bit after with you. Anyway guys, take care. I hope everyone's been having a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. 10 to 8. I haven't heard from Ash at all, so I guess she's still working. Pete's home. So we just ate, had some mushroom soup and two little slithers of that filled bread, so it was really good. So I'm going to end the vlog here, because by the time she gets home she's going to be hungry, and then I won't get to download this till later on tonight. So I will hopefully catch those guys tomorrow, even though I think Ash is working at Sephora tomorrow. But anyway guys, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Whatever you did today, I hope it was a good one. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.